Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on a big Steam PC game that you can play for free right now. On top of that, we'll highlight some historic low Steam game deals. Not a ton of stuff going super cheap or even on sale coming off the heels of the autumn sale. I want to say that they're taking a week to kind of let everything cool down. There's definitely some stuff discounted though, so we'll highlight all of that. But first of all, the game that you can play for free for the next week is Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Look, if I said Call of Duty Black Ops 6 in the title, nobody would click on this video, so yeah, and I say that, but Call of Duty is still one of the biggest games that come out every year, but I think the audience that plays Call of Duty, not necessarily the audience that watches this video. Nonetheless, I should note that this free week offer does let you play the entire campaign, so you can jump into it, you can play the campaign, and then you can move on. Look, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 was pretty well received for its campaign. Most people that I talk to seem to really dig the vibe of its campaign, and the campaign's like 8 hours long. You can play it, move on from it, but the idea of spending $60, $70 for a campaign, probably not up your guys' wheelhouse. A lot of you guys probably played Blob 6 via Xbox Game Pass, and really, I think a big reason why Xbox Game Pass is going up in price is because of the inclusion of Call of Duty and the loss of sales on that. And I thought that major price increase would have came last year, but I guess they wanted to give a year where Black Ops 6 was just baked into Game Pass and then they could assess the loss of sales. And now this year, they ain't doing the same thing with Black Ops 7. They're gonna get some extra money out of Game Pass. So, it is what it is, and, you know, you can play the entire multiplayer as well. They've got like a Halloween-themed event going on here shortly as well. It's Call of Duty. At this point, I feel like most of you guys know whether or not you're into the experience these days. I think Call of Duty, you know, it's whatever. Like, I can certainly have some fun with it, but am I gonna get invested into it to the point where year-round I'm playing COD? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So, not really my cup of tea anymore. But the campaign, again, pretty well received as far as that's concerned. Black Ops 7, I really don't know how that's gonna do from, like, you know, a general reception standpoint, but we say this every year, and it turns out every year Call of Duty ends up being one of the biggest games of the year, so this year will probably be no different. But for now, Black Ops 6, free campaign, you can check that out, multiplayer as well, of course, so have a gander at all of that. Next up, we have Gears of War Reloaded, and we're going into the historical low prices now, deals, I should say. Gears of War Reloaded is 25% off for $29.99. This just came out like 6 weeks ago, so a nice discount on this already. I have this game on Steam, and, you know, I really like Gears of War 1. I played through the entire thing, and I had a great time with it. I will say the checkpoint system is kind of nonsense in the standpoint of where they place the checkpoints, and it is a very short game. Like, this is a game that you can complete in 7 to 8 hours. It's not long whatsoever, so the idea of spending $40, $30 now might be a little bit of a hard sell. You do have multiplayer in there as well, but when I was playing the game around the time it came out, multiplayer was having a lot of issues. I don't know if that got any better. 1,700 Steam reviews, 54% positive, a lot of negative reviews, and the removal of split screen from the PC release is a huge blow, and they were promoting it with split screen being included, and then they just got absolutely cooked when they changed everything up, and the marketing material on Steam got changed. Yeah, that was a lot of nonsense, but, you know, from a campaign standpoint, I did have a good time with it, but you gotta think about it from the standpoint, like, Halo MCC goes on sale for $9.99. Do you want to pay $29.99 for Gears of War? Like, if you have the disposable income and you really like Gears of War 1, you probably already bought the game. Is the $10 price differential gonna make that big of a difference? I don't know. For some people, it might. And again, I had a good time with it, but I always like to keep it from the standpoint of, you know, if I was the common person and I didn't have this channel where I was making videos and playing video games is kind of my gig, would I say buy Gears of War Reloaded? Probably not. I would say probably wait for it to get cheaper, but that's my 2 cents. I had a great time with it, but I've always been kind of a sucker for Gears. I've always thought of Gears as that 1A, 1B franchise alongside Halo with, as far as Microsoft and Xbox games go, like, I've always liked Gears just as much as Halo. I don't want to say more than Halo, but Gears has resonated with me more than Halo, but objectively speaking, from a quality standpoint, the earlier Halo games are great as well, so Take that for what you will. Hopefully, some point soon we'll get Gears 2 and Gears 3 available directly on Steam as well, because I think when those get added to Steam, a lot of people will gravitate towards that. Alright, couple of other deals to note as far as historic lows go. KUNAI, a quirky, fast-paced action platformer, 80% off for $3.39. You play as Tabby, a tablet who joins the fight against a robot uprising. Use your kunai and ninja parkour skills to stop Lamonkus, the AI gone evil that almost wiped out human life. Really like the art style of the game. 421 reviews, 76% positive, so you can check out KUNAI at a historic low price point of $3.39. 78 on Metacritic as well, which is a pretty solid reception. A fast-paced action platformer. Start out with nothing, progress and increase in strength by killing enemy robots to unlock abilities, weapons, and kick-ass ninja tricks. Explore a world filled with secrets, hidden passages, and mysterious characters. KUNAI is all about movement and agility. Use your ninja mobility to reach places where no normal robot can go. Explore a unique world. Explore the different pixel art environments of KUNAI, each with a minimalistic palette. While Tabby makes cute faces, use a variety of ninja tricks to move around the world and unleash your deadly arsenal of weapons to fight your way through armies of evil machines. Fast-paced action platforming with a grappling twist, silky smooth movement mechanics turned into the pixel, lots of juicy exploding robots crafted with care, kunai-driven grappling fun with swinging, included to amplify those deadly ninja drops, a wide variety of places to explore ranging from Fallen City, floating airships to artificial deserts, and more unique art style combat mechanics, friendly and not so friendly robots to meet along the way, rocking soundtrack, and you are a ninja tablet. So check that out, $3.39 on that. Then we've got Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. This just came out a couple months ago. 20% off for $19.99, so not a steep discount, but like I said, just came out. 84 on Metacritic and a very positive reception on Steam. 1,700 reviews, 93% positive. Was really, really well received. A brand new side-scrolling entry to the Ninja Gaiden series, which Ninja Gaiden has been booming this year. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound here, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black earlier this year, and then Ninja Gaiden 4 will be coming out in at the end of this month. A brand new side-scrolling entry to the Ninja Gaiden series from the team behind Blasphemous. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound redefines the classic platformer saga in a spectacular, thrilling, and challenging ninja adventure. Again, received really, really well. Dive into an untold chapter of the Ninja Gaiden saga. Ryu Hayabusa journeys to America to honor his father's will. While he is away, the barrier between the human and the demon world suddenly shatters, unleashing a terrifying army upon the Hayabusa village, which now faces an unprecedented threat in Ryu's absence. To stand against this new threat, Kenji Mozu, a young ninja from the Hayabusa village, rises to the challenge. Trained by Ryu, he fights fearlessly, but soon finds himself in a desperate strait. Forced to tap into the forbidden power, Kenji sets aside centuries of animosity and forms an alliance with the sinister Black Spider Clan, convinced that combining their souls and skills is the only way to protect the world of the Demon Lord's grasp. So that's available right now, 20% off for $19.99. And then lastly, TCG Card Shop Simulator is on sale, 40% off for $7.79. Look, this got 28,000 reviews, 97% positive for an overwhelmingly positive reception. I've heard the modding scene is quite nice as well, and you can really make whatever card shop that you want. So, yeah, you can check that out. These Sims are always hilarious in the standpoint of I can't believe they are as popular as they are, but an overwhelmingly positive reception on that. And 6,000 people in-game as of the recording of this video. How about that? People really into TCG Card Shop Simulator. But that's going to do it for me. Again, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 enjoying a free week right now. Go ahead and check that out. That is also on sale, 50% off for $35. You can play through the campaign. And yeah, you can move on after that, or you could dabble in some multiplayer and some historic low deals available right now as well. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.